Life is a beautiful journey, but as we grow older, the body begins to show signs that should never be ignored. Doctors around the world emphasize that certain early signals may indicate that the body is nearing the end of its natural cycle, and recognizing them early can make a huge difference. It's not about living in fear of death, but about embracing awareness, taking action, and improving the quality of life for our loved ones. When families pay attention to changes in energy, appetite, breathing patterns, mobility, mental sharpness, and emotional state, they gain the chance to provide comfort, care, and even opportunities to strengthen health before things become irreversible. Sometimes, sudden weight loss, frequent confusion, constant fatigue, or withdrawal from social interaction are overlooked as part of normal aging. But doctors say these can be early signs of something serious. Families must take such signals seriously, not only to prepare emotionally, but also to ensure their loved ones get the right medical attention, support, and loving environment they deserve. However, this awareness should not lead to hopelessness. Instead, it should inspire older adults and their families to focus on prevention and vitality. No matter the age, the human body has an incredible ability to repair, heal, and strengthen when given the right tools. Simple daily habits can help seniors stay healthy and energetic, pushing back the clock and extending both the length and quality of life. A balanced diet filled with colorful fruits, fresh vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and lean proteins fuels the body with essential vitamins and minerals that keep the heart, brain, and muscles active. Hydration is equally important because water is like medicine for the joints, skin, and overall energy. Even small changes in eating, like reducing processed foods and limiting excess sugar and salt, can have dramatic results for long-term vitality. Physical activity doesn't have to mean heavy workouts. Doctors often recommend light exercises such as walking, stretching, yoga, and chair workouts that help seniors improve circulation, flexibility, and balance. Just 15 to 30 minutes of gentle movement daily can reduce the risk of falls, keep the joints mobile, and lift the mood. Breathing exercises and meditation also play a powerful role in calming the nervous system, lowering stress, and keeping the mind sharp. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and seniors who engage in reading, puzzles, music, or conversations with loved ones often show slower cognitive decline. Staying socially connected, laughing, and sharing positive moments helps strengthen the immune system and fight feelings of loneliness that can accelerate physical decline. Most importantly, mindset is everything. Growing older should never be seen as a slow walk toward death, but rather as a celebration of wisdom, experience, and resilience. A positive outlook can add years of happiness and even improve physical health. Seniors who wake up with gratitude, hope, and purpose often experience less pain, recover faster from illness, and live longer, more fulfilling lives. Families who surround their elders with love, respect, and encouragement create an environment where health and joy flourish. Recognizing early signs of decline is not about fearing death, but about giving life more meaning, energy, and strength. Doctors stress that while some symptoms may point toward the end of life, many can be reversed or slowed with the right care, attention, and lifestyle. Every day is a gift, and by making simple choices in food, exercise, mental activity, and emotional connection, seniors can continue to shine brightly, full of life and inspiration for generations to come. Doctors often remind families that one of the most important responsibilities in caring for older adults is learning to recognize the early signals the body gives when health is declining. Too often, small but significant changes are brushed aside as just old age, when in reality they may point towards something much more serious. For instance, sudden or unexplained weight loss in seniors is not a natural part of aging. It could signal malnutrition, metabolic disorders, or even the early stages of life-threatening illnesses like cancer. Similarly, a noticeable increase in confusion, forgetfulness, or disorientation may be the body's way of signaling problems with brain health, circulation, or oxygen supply. Families who are attentive to these subtle shifts are better equipped to provide care, seek medical advice quickly, and prevent situations from spiraling out of control. Fatigue is another major signal that should not be overlooked. While it is natural for older adults to need more rest, constant exhaustion or a lack of energy beyond what is typical can indicate heart problems, poor nutrition, or a decline in organ function. When seniors no longer feel motivated to do daily tasks or seem too tired even after adequate rest, it is important to investigate further. Doctors often emphasize that fatigue is not just about being tired, but is a symptom that the body's systems may be struggling to function properly. Along with fatigue, withdrawal from social interaction is another red flag. When an older adult suddenly loses interest in talking, meeting friends, or participating in family gatherings, it could point toward depression, declining cognitive health, or even the body preparing for the final stages of life. Changes in breathing patterns, such as irregular breathing, shortness of breath, or difficulty inhaling deeply, are also key signs that something is wrong. These are often overlooked or attributed to simple aging, but doctors warn that they may indicate lung disease, heart failure, or the body beginning to slow down in its natural rhythm. Appetite changes are equally important. A senior who suddenly eats very little or refuses food altogether may be showing early signs that their body is no longer processing nutrition effectively. Families who pay attention to these details can step in early, consult professionals, and provide both medical and emotional support. Another warning sign that families sometimes miss is frequent infections or a weakened immune system. When seniors fall ill repeatedly, recover slowly, or seem vulnerable to even minor illnesses, it may be the body's way of signaling a decline in resilience. Doctors explain that such patterns should never be ignored because they often indicate that the body's defenses are wearing down. Even changes in skin tone, circulation, or swelling in the legs and feet may reveal problems in the heart, kidneys, or circulatory system that need urgent attention. Ultimately, recognizing early warning signs is not about fearing the end, but about creating an opportunity for intervention, care, and dignity. Families who remain observant, compassionate, and proactive can help their loved ones live with greater comfort, strength, and peace, even when the body begins to show signs of slowing down. Nutrition is the foundation of good health at every stage of life, but for older adults it becomes even more critical because the body's ability to absorb, process, and utilize nutrients often declines with age. Doctors emphasize that what seniors eat directly influences their energy levels, immune system, brain sharpness, and overall vitality. A diet rich in colorful fruits, fresh vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and lean proteins provides the essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants the body needs to repair itself, fight disease, and slow the effects of aging. These foods fuel the heart, support healthy blood pressure, improve digestion, and give the brain the nutrients it requires to stay alert and sharp. Seniors who prioritize nutrition often feel stronger, more energetic, and more optimistic, which in turn impacts their quality of life and longevity. One of the biggest dietary challenges among older adults is the tendency to consume processed foods that are quick and convenient, but lack proper nutrients. Processed meals are often loaded with excess sugar, unhealthy fats, and high levels of sodium, which contribute to heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and inflammation. Doctors advise families to encourage seniors to reduce or eliminate these harmful foods and replace them with wholesome alternatives that promote healing and strength. Even small changes, such as choosing whole wheat bread instead of refined white bread, swapping sugary drinks for water or herbal teas, and replacing fried foods with baked or grilled options, can make a remarkable difference in how seniors feel each day. Hydration is another critical but often overlooked aspect of nutrition. As people age, their sense of thirst diminishes, making them more prone to dehydration without even realizing it. Dehydration can cause fatigue, dizziness, confusion, and poor kidney function. Ensuring that seniors drink enough water throughout the day keeps their joints lubricated, skin healthier, digestion smoother, and energy levels more stable. Alongside hydration, incorporating nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, berries, salmon, and legumes into daily meals can significantly boost overall wellness. For example, leafy greens provide calcium and vitamin K for bone health, while fatty fish like salmon deliver omega-3 fatty acids that improve heart and brain function. Protein intake is especially important for seniors, as it helps maintain muscle mass, prevent weakness, and reduce the risk of falls. Eggs, beans, lentils, yogurt, and lean meats are excellent sources of protein that can easily be included in meals without requiring complex preparation. Fiber is equally important because it aids digestion, prevents constipation, and supports heart health. Whole grains, vegetables, fruits, and seeds are excellent sources of fiber that help regulate the body's internal systems. A well-balanced diet that focuses on natural, nutrient-dense foods can often delay or reduce the severity of chronic conditions while supporting seniors to stay active and independent. Nutrition is not just about physical health, but also plays a role in emotional and mental well-being. Eating wholesome foods helps stabilize mood, reduces anxiety, and supports better sleep, all of which contribute to a positive mindset. Families who pay attention to the diets of their elders are not just helping them stay nourished, but also empowering them to live with energy, clarity, and joy. By making food choices that promote wellness instead of decline, seniors can continue to enjoy life with vitality and strength, proving that a healthy diet is truly the cornerstone of aging gracefully. Light daily exercise is one of the simplest yet most powerful tools for seniors to extend their years of independence, strength, and vitality. Doctors consistently emphasize that even gentle movement practiced regularly can transform the way older adults feel and function. The body, regardless of age, is designed to move, and when it does not, muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and circulation slows down, leading to a rapid decline in overall health. Seniors who dedicate even 15 to 30 minutes a day to light activities such as walking, stretching, yoga, tai chi, or chair workouts often experience remarkable improvements in their energy, balance, and emotional well-being. These movements do not require special equipment, heavy lifting, or complicated routines, yet they strengthen the heart, boost lung capacity, and help maintain flexibility in ways that allow seniors to continue enjoying daily tasks without struggle. Walking is one of the most accessible and beneficial forms of exercise for older adults. A simple daily walk improves circulation, lowers blood pressure, strengthens bones, and enhances mood by releasing endorphins. Walking outdoors also allows seniors to breathe in fresh air and, when possible, soak up sunlight that provides much-needed vitamin D for bone health. For those who cannot walk long distances, short intervals of walking around the house, yard, or local parks still offer valuable benefits. Gentle stretching is equally important because it loosens stiff muscles, increases mobility, and reduces the risk of falls or injuries. Seniors who stretch regularly often find it easier to bend, reach, and move without pain or discomfort. Yoga and Tai Chi, though gentle in nature, are incredibly effective for balance, flexibility, and mental clarity. They help slow down the racing thoughts of the mind, regulate breathing, and improve coordination, which is essential for preventing falls, one of the greatest risks to senior health. Chair exercises, which can be done while sitting down, provide an option for those with limited mobility or chronic pain. These movements strengthen muscles in the arms, legs, and core without putting strain on weak joints, making them safe and accessible for nearly everyone. Beyond the physical benefits, light exercise also plays a vital role in supporting mental and emotional health. Movement stimulates blood flow to the brain, which enhances memory, focus, and alertness. Seniors who engage in daily activity are less likely to experience depression, anxiety, or feelings of isolation. Exercise also encourages better sleep, which in turn boosts energy levels and improves overall mood. Doctors note that when seniors feel stronger physically, they also gain a sense of confidence and independence, which greatly improves their quality of life. Incorporating movement into daily routines does not have to be overwhelming. Gentle stretches in the morning, a short walk after meals, or even light dancing to favorite music can keep the body active and the spirit alive. Consistency is more important than intensity, and families who encourage their loved ones to stay active are offering a gift of health, vitality, and longer-lasting independence. Light daily exercise is proof that aging gracefully does not require strenuous effort, but rather a commitment to simple, mindful movement that keeps the body and mind thriving. Mental and emotional wellness are as important to aging well as physical strength and nutrition, and doctors often remind families that the mind and body are deeply connected. Seniors who nurture their mental health and emotional balance tend to live longer, more fulfilling lives with fewer illnesses and a greater sense of purpose. Engaging the brain through stimulating activities like reading, puzzles, crosswords, or learning new skills helps maintain sharpness and slows the natural decline of memory and cognition. These activities keep the brain active, strengthen neural pathways, and promote creativity, all of which are essential in preserving independence and confidence as the years go by. Even something as simple as listening to music, writing in a journal, or practicing a hobby can enhance cognitive function and provide joy. Social connection is another cornerstone of emotional wellness. When seniors engage with family, friends, or community groups, they feel a sense of belonging and support that reduces loneliness and depression. Isolation, on the other hand, has been linked to faster physical decline, higher risk of heart problems, and reduced life expectancy. Regular conversations, whether face-to-face, over the phone, or through video calls, can uplift mood and foster resilience against stress. Laughter, shared experiences, and affectionate relationships provide emotional nourishment that no medicine can replace. Families who encourage elders to remain socially active are protecting not just their emotional health, but also their physical well-being. Practicing gratitude and maintaining a positive outlook are simple yet powerful habits for mental strength. Seniors who start or end their day by reflecting on what they are thankful for often experience reduced anxiety, better sleep, and a greater sense of peace. Positive emotions help regulate stress hormones, strengthen the immune system, and improve heart health. This mindset shift allows older adults to focus on what they can still do and enjoy rather than dwell on limitations. Faith, meditation, and mindfulness practices also serve as effective tools to quiet the mind, regulate breathing, and bring calm during times of worry or uncertainty. Emotional wellness is also nurtured through self-expression. Many seniors find comfort in storytelling, sharing their life experiences with younger generations, or creating through art, crafts, or writing. These outlets not only provide personal satisfaction, but also create legacies that live on through family memories. Feeling valued and heard is essential for seniors, as it reinforces their sense of identity and importance within the family unit. Equally important is ensuring that seniors feel respected and included in decision-making processes about their own lives, which builds dignity and self-esteem. Caring for emotional health often requires a balance of physical and mental activity, rest, and meaningful interaction. When seniors are encouraged to laugh, share, and engage, they release stress, strengthen bonds, and find joy even in simple moments. Families play a vital role by creating an atmosphere of love, patience, and understanding where elders feel secure and supported. By nourishing mental sharpness, fostering social connection, and embracing gratitude, seniors can live with clarity, peace, and happiness that radiates into every aspect of their health and longevity. That a positive mindset and strong family support can completely change the experience of aging, and doctors often point out that the way seniors think and feel has a direct impact on their physical health. When older adults approach each day with gratitude, optimism, and purpose, they often live longer, recover more quickly from illness, and experience less pain compared to those who feel hopeless or burdened. The mind is powerful in shaping the body's response to stress, disease, and aging, and cultivating a hopeful outlook helps seniors remain resilient in the face of challenges. Believing that life still has value and meaning, even in later years, allows older adults to engage more fully in the present moment and enjoy the richness of their experiences. Family support plays a critical role in fostering this positive mindset. Seniors who are surrounded by love, respect, and encouragement feel a greater sense of security and belonging. Being valued within the family unit reminds them that their wisdom and experiences still matter. Families who listen to their elders, involve them in decision-making, and spend quality time together are giving them more than companionship. They are giving them dignity. Simple gestures like sharing meals, celebrating milestones, or having regular conversations can uplift spirits and strengthen emotional resilience. When seniors feel appreciated and included, they are more likely to stay motivated to care for their own health and pursue activities that bring them joy. Research shows that loneliness and feelings of isolation can accelerate aging and worsen health problems, while emotional support from family and friends can protect against decline. Seniors who feel connected are less likely to suffer from depression, anxiety, or memory issues. This emotional foundation also encourages them to maintain healthy habits, such as eating well, exercising, and taking medications consistently. Having loved ones nearby to remind, encourage, and participate in these routines builds accountability and creates a sense of togetherness. It is much easier for an older adult to take a daily walk when a family member joins them, or to eat balanced meals when shared at a family table. A positive mindset is also built through self-affirmation and spiritual or philosophical practices that provide comfort and meaning. Many seniors find strength in prayer, meditation, or reflection on the values that shape their lives. Others focus on hobbies, creative outlets, or mentoring younger generations as a way of passing on knowledge and leaving a legacy. These activities not only give purpose, but also keep the mind engaged and the heart fulfilled. Purpose is one of the strongest motivators for longevity, and seniors who know they are still making a difference are less likely to withdraw or give in to the limitations of aging. Families have the power to create an environment where positivity flourishes. By offering patience, understanding, and encouragement, they help their elders face each day with hope instead of fear. The combination of optimism and support builds resilience, strengthens the immune system, and promotes peace of mind. Growing older then becomes less about decline and more about celebrating life's journey with strength, grace, and joy that inspires everyone around them.